Hello everyone, welcome into this month's Pick a Card Tarot reading. We're going to do it a little bit different. This is going to be a specific message for those ready to step boldly into March by no longer playing small and releasing that fear of being seen. By the end of this reading, you're going to have some things to reflect on so that you can feel empowered in your next moves in this upcoming month. So this reading will be a mirror, not a prediction, a space for reflection and confirmation, not a quick fix. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and trust your own inner knowing. There are 3 soul paths for you to choose from today. Choose one or listen to all 3 for inspiring messages for the month of March. The timestamps and anything you want to know about my channel or my Patreon page can be found in the description. And with that, I will see you in your reading. Hello, my Soul Path 1. Welcome into your reading. You chose the Peacock ore, and we're going to hop straight into your reading today. This theme was inspired by my Patreon page. That's the theme we're working with over there this month. And I offer extended reflections. I may offer a digital download. I'm not too sure yet. We will see. But you have too many cards. Let's try that again. If you're interested in joining, the link is in the description. So where or how might you be playing small? Okay, we have the Strength in reverse. There's confidence, loyalty, leadership, courageousness, working with the higher self. So these lower energies of self-doubt, self-limiting beliefs, of reactivity, of staying small to stay safe might be keeping you stuck here. This is an invitation to look into that, and where you feel a lack of confidence, a lack of courageousness to boldly step towards something, and where might you feel a lack of compassion for yourself when it comes to those difficult things. Maybe you're blaming, shaming, feeling really anxious about something, specifically when it comes to being visible. So how can you soften that edge a little bit by giving yourself a little bit of compassion, a little bit of a pep talk? And that may be where you might be playing small, is in how you take action, in your self-expression as well. This is Leo energy, and Leo can be a very self-expressive sign. So if you're feeling a lack of confidence, what's underneath that? What's the belief that's coming through? What's being hidden because of this? The 2 of Wands. Yeah, this is boldly going into your future, of having something established, maybe having some successes under your belt, and choosing to do something beyond your comfort zone, beyond what you've established in this present moment. It's kind of looking out into the horizon and seeing what else there is. So with these 2 cards together, I do feel that there is some indication that you want to do something new, and that could be within your current path, or it could be a brand new path. Maybe you're building on a path that you're on, but this could also be broadening your horizons as well, expanding into new territory. But maybe this lack of confidence or maybe a self-doubt is getting in the way of that. So this is an exploration of both of those things, of in what ways are you hiding your gifts, your abilities, your talents, your self-expression, which then prevents you from moving forward into what it is you want to attain or create, what it is you want to expand into, and what does that expansion look like as well. So how to embody, I kind of want to get another tarot deck. How to embody the bold action or release fears that are keeping you small. So how can you embody bold action or release the fears that are keeping you small? Yeah, there's that self-compassion again. Self-love, and that doesn't mean to... Why am I continuing to shuffle? We already got a card. And I will look at bottom of the deck even though we shuffled and then pulled. That's okay. The messages will be relevant, I feel. So we have the Ace of Cups in the position of how to embody bold action and release fears keeping you small. Give them some love, those fears. Those fears have something to say. And those fears are trying to protect you. But you, in this fullest strength energy, your highest self, I almost wonder if there's a need to channel that higher self to tell this maybe fearful part of you that it's okay. I've got you. I've got your back. We're good. We're going to be okay. And giving those fears, those doubts, those limitations, those reactions, some compassion. This is renewal. The Ace of Cups is a feeling of renewal. So how can you feel into this experience a little differently than you have before? And how can you go with this flow rather than getting tripped up by the fears or the beliefs that are keeping you small or stuck? How can you really understand it and flow with it, flow in spite of it, grow from it, renew from it? This is almost like confronting those base fears, those core beliefs, and understanding them at a really deep level so that you can not move from that space, but move from a space of that highest expression. Now, with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is the hidden influence, or maybe the fear or opportunity that is available to you is taking things one step at a time. This isn't something to rush. And this isn't something to leap into, especially if those fears of visibility make you feel really vulnerable or really fearful. You know, taking bold action can be quite scary, especially if we're not used to it or we have unhealed wounds there. So it's really taking your time, managing your priorities, and turning away from anything else that feels turbulent or dramatic or chaotic, and really bringing your focus in on what's important this month. So there's a prioritization that is here that may need to be focused on in the month of March. But there's an opportunity to choose differently this month from a space of self-love, self-care, compassion. This feels like an initiation for you this month, where there's a new opportunity to feel something different, to make new choices. And the invitation is asking yourself whether these new choices are being taken or not from a place of fear or from a place of your highest expression, your highest good. And that is the reflection I have for you today, my dear Soul Path 1. If something stirred for you, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear, and subscribe if you'd like to stay connected. And remember, you're not here to wait for your future. You are here to create it right now. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Soul Path 2. Welcome in. You chose the Amethyst stone. And we're going to hop straight into your reading today. And this is a theme we're working with over on Patreon. So if you want to dive deeper into this theme, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description. So where or how might you be playing small right now? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There could be a codependence happening here. So there's a reliance on something or someone to either confirm your worth, to clarify your confidence, to clarify your value, or maybe not feeling comfortable within your environment. So feeling not good enough to attain something, acquire something. There could be some beliefs or fears around money, abundance, wealth, health, good things. So what's being hidden because of this? Aha! It's a little more clarity on that. We have the 9 of Pentacles here. And that just clarifies this feeling of self-worth and being independent, having your own sense of self-worth and not relying on the external for that validation, but really being able to do that for yourself. Also, how you give to yourself, how much time and energy do you give to yourself versus others? There could be an imbalance here of giving more than you have at this time, whether that is with time, energy, money, or resources in general, and giving to others to your detriment. But this could also be coming back to that codependent energy where you are giving to prove your worth. Explore that a little bit of where you might be giving beyond your means or giving more than you have to give at this time. And are you giving back to yourself in any way as well? So how to embody bold action or release the fears that are keeping you small here. Okay, got some challenging energy here with the moon at the bottom of the deck and the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is how to embody the bold action or release the fears keeping you small. This almost feels like you have to battle those fears. You almost have to challenge those fears. Challenge those beliefs that tell you you're not enough, you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough. And really stand up for yourself in that. Really push back when those thoughts come through, when those feelings come through, maybe when they show up in your body. There could be some physical sensations happening within your body when these not good enough stories start playing out or when they're triggered. So by pushing them back and not believing them, and by doing that over a period of time, I feel you're going to be able to release those fears that are keeping you small and keeping you in the space of not good enough. And the moon is the hidden influence, the fear opportunity, is that I feel this is new territory for you. So this is almost challenging an identity that's been built over a period of time, maybe even challenging conditioned beliefs or core values of who you think you are. And that needs to be challenged a little bit this month, where you are worthy of more. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of feeling good, worthy of lovely things. So what's happening there? What is the conditioned belief that makes you believe something different? So again, it's this kind of battle between your intuition and your conditioned beliefs, and you pushing back, you questioning things, you really not having clear, concise answers at this time either. Allow this to be a process and a journey. Allow this to take shape and take form over a period of time. Continue to commit yourself to this path so that you can transmute these negative thought patterns into something that is a lot more nourishing and a lot more beneficial to your physical health, to your physical expression, to how you spend your time, energy, money. And I feel that's really going to help you start taking more bold action and possibly charging more or asking for that promotion, asking for what you need, asking for what you desire without doubt, without hesitation, without fear. And that is the beauty when we start doing that work, is we challenge those beliefs and even test those boundaries that we have gotten so comfortable with that may not be helpful anymore. They're no longer acting as a protective mechanism in the way that maybe they once did. So it's time to challenge and release those, to rewrite those stories, and to act from a new place. So this is the reflection for today, my dear Soul Path 2. If it stirred something within you, you're welcome to share in the comments and let me know, and subscribe so you don't miss a reading. And remember, you're not here to wait for your future, you're here to create it right now. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, my Soul Path 3, welcome in. You chose the rock rose quartz in raw form. And today's topic was inspired by my Patreon. You're welcome to come join us over there if you want to dive deeper and get some extended content. The link is in the description. So where or how might you be playing small? We're going to dive right into your reading today. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. What's being hidden because of this? The gift or opportunity. The King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So there's a sense here that you may feel like you have to do everything in isolation or do everything alone. So there could be areas within your life right now where maybe you need some help, assistance, or support, but are refusing it. And there could be something beneath that where there's an attachment to an idea or a belief or a fear that if I ask for help, then that means I'm not successful or that I'm a failure. So I would invite you to explore that a little bit of where in your life are you maybe pushing help away, where you really need help and support, and how might you invite that support in a little bit more? So it's almost not putting yourself in a vulnerable position to save face. I almost wonder too if there is a shame that is being carried around here about some kind of financial trouble or challenge that you're moving through in your business, maybe within your personal life, and you're not wanting to share that with people. Challenge with that is that it might be preventing you from moving forward and moving towards your biggest vision. Now, the King of Wands in reverse is what's being hidden because of this, and the gift or opportunity here is getting back into an empowered energy again. Stepping back into your confidence, returning to your passions, that inspired path, even leading others. So this King of Wands in reverse feels a little disempowered. And this is a moment to not give up on that because the vision is still here, but the motivation may not be. The doubt and the fears and the lack of support is overshadowing that at the moment. So that is the moment to lean back into that confidence, that courageousness, that leadership, returning to that vision, and what will support that vision in the long term. So that might mean picking up part-time work so that you can support that vision in the long run. Or this could mean getting some kind of support from someone else to help you move through this. So consider that. Have a thought about what that might look like for you, how that feels. And there could be some anger and frustration. There could be some scattered energy around that where you're not sure what to do and where to go, how to make that happen. But I feel it all starts with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, is where you might benefit from receiving help. And we're looking at how to embody bold action and release the fears that are keeping you small now. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse at the bottom of that deck there, which is the hidden influence or the opportunities, the fears. So how to embody bold action or release the fears that are keeping you small. I do feel that there is an independence that is being threatened. And it's almost as if there's a belief that if I receive help, then I am not good enough. There's a belief here that I am not enough, that I have failed, that I am not good enough. Soul Path 2 could be helpful for you. And this is really preventing you from taking that bold action, as I'm just going to figure this out on my own. So this is really opening yourself up to a new perspective, to learning something new, to receiving information. So that is your invitation this month, is to look at the areas of your life where you're really beating yourself up or putting yourself down because you feel like you've failed and you feel like you have to fix it on your own. So enter this month with a really open mind, almost a beginner's mindset. No judgment, no shame, no preconceived ideas about how do I fix this, but allowing there to be new options presented to you. Allow for you to go on an expedition for new information on how you might move through this challenge, or simply go on a quest to learn something about this particular belief, feeling, fear, experience. There's a lot of reversals here. All 4 of your cards are reversed, which almost makes me feel like there are some hidden things that need to be addressed. Again, they could be hidden fears, hidden conditioned beliefs, subconscious beliefs, stories, ideas that really need to be challenged, that really need a new perspective. So I'm going to leave it there. That is your reflection today, my dear Soul Path 3. If something stirred for you, you're welcome to share in the comments or subscribe if you'd like to stay connected. And remember, you're not here to wait for your future. You're here to create it right now. I'll see you in the next one.